The Chicago Sky at one point in this game had a 9-point lead. That is now a 5-point deficit for the Chicago Sky. Me and Steve are going to talk about it all and more, but first, we got to play that intro.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host, Haize.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode. Technically, it's a halftime hangout. We ain't got to be so formal nonetheless. What's going on, Steve-O? The Sky win this game. They won the first quarter. Minnesota Lynx came back they were up by 8 at one point. The Sky have battled back to get the lead down to 5. They're still in this game, as you pointed out before we officially started recording. How you feeling about this game so far, Steve?
They came to play. Like I just told you, like every time they have a game where they realize that they didn't come to play, they realized the energy was down. Like we seen the emotion that was all over Camilla's face and on the sideline. And we all seen her pregame. As she said, they just wanted ourselves, and it's up to us if we want to look how we want to look and play how we want to play. And guess what? She was the main reason why we in this game and why we started off this game up the way we did. Her and Kennedy Carter came out shooting threes. That pick and roll has been nice for Camilla. She's got 10 points, 5 rebounds, with Kennedy having 11 and 5 as well. So yeah, and then like that's one thing I got asked from my Chicago's team. Like, notice that you effed up and you're trying to correct it. Like, we'll see times like, for instance, we seen the time where Bulls have games like this, and this will go on a 3-game spurt of them looking the same exact way till they get their shit together. But this is like probably the second example I've seen where they've looked terrible and then they realized and they came back looking completely different.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the most of the scoring load is being done by Camilla and Kennedy, as you pointed out. They have 21 of the Sky's 35 points.
Yeah.
We have 3 points total off the bench. Those 3 points all coming from Dana Evans. Michaela Onyeworthy with 4, Isabel Harrison with 2 as well, Lindsay Allen with 5. When you look at the second half going into this game, the 2-man game that's forming with Kennedy Carter and Camila Cardoso, how you feeling about that?
I feel like they should explore it a little bit more. As well as like I've said last time, like there's multiple ways to get to the basket, and it's not always get down low or pick and roll. Like I want to see some actions. I want to see Michaela mainly. I want to see Michaela make some diving cuts because they're going to try to anticipate that pick and roll now, and we don't need to get into no turnover battle as of now. As of now, we only have 7 rebounds, 5, and they have 5, which is okay for the most part. We want to keep it as low as possible. So I say just explore it a little bit more, find different ways that y'all can get downloads for each other. And just be a little bit more creative because they're gonna expect that pick and roll.
Yeah, they are going to have to, and it's going to take a player like Michaela Onyeworthy to step up some for sure. Isabel Harrison, initially her first game starting, it was a really good game. She's since come back down to earth a little bit since then. Nine minutes played so far in this game, only 2 points. When you look at the fact that she's only played 9 minutes, Brianna Turner has actually played more minutes than her coming off the bench. Do you think this could be a change that we see happen more often with Teaspoon in their lineups?
I mean, who knows? Because like I don't really understand the thought process because she made a shot, she took a shot, she made a shot. So and she got 1 rebound, 1 assist. Like we all know what Izzy can do when you draw up plays for her or just allow her to be herself. And as of now, since that game, we haven't allowed her to be herself. So therefore, you're gonna get games like this. And Bree is just, I think what Bree's value, what she's bringing to the team as of late, is she's playing good defense. She's hustling. She's getting rebounds. She's getting blocks, and she's not getting into foul trouble. So I think the big thing is her not getting the foul trouble is the real reason why she's getting an uptick because she's playing a lot of the quote unquote Angel Reese role when Izzy's not out of there. Not when Izzy's not in there. So, and yeah, I think what it is, like Charity just said, Izzy got 3 fouls right now. That's another thing.
That does play a huge part in that as well. They got to stay out of field trouble. How you feel like they feel about the defense on Collier so far today?
I mean, I mean, it's like for what it's been cool. I mean, like ain't too much you can do, but like you just gotta grease it up. You gotta messy it up for her. That's all it is. Make it work for every shot. Um, I like every time Camilla switches over at the last minute, that bothers her every single time. So
Mhm.
if Camilla can notice that and know when is the right time to switch over, I would like to see way more of that because like I said, 6'7" is gonna make anybody think twice about what shot they're gonna make.
That's the fact there. She's for Collier's 4 for 10, only 3 rebounds in this game. The Chicago Sky are losing the rebounding game in this game, but I think they've done a pretty damn good job at rebounding. Actually, despite the
Yes.
number,
Yeah, they only
they
got
got
two on
rebounds at
us.
the right time. Yeah. So
Yeah, they only
yeah,
got two on us, and it's really they got four more defensive rebounds, but we both got four offensive. So yeah, like I think we're just especially in the beginning, I think that's where it was happening in the beginning when we was on that stretch of scoring. We was getting out and we was running. So I think that was a big reason why they kind of out rebound us. But yeah, as long as they don't make it a big thing where it dwindles and it's now it's 24-30, then we got a problem.
yeah, how this guy come out in the second half is going to be really important, right? Because you want to try to get this lead down and keep them from increasing the lead. And that's easier said than done for sure, right? I think everybody understands that, but this guy got to find a way to keep them from increasing this lead because the last thing you want to do is go down and go into the fourth quarter down by double digits. That's going to be so hard to overcome against a team like this.
And Rachel, baby, can you hit a three? We could use a three, yeah, like at least two. Like we need a three bad. We 1 for 8 from three. We shooting 12% from three. Like they not shooting that good either, but we need to at least hit a couple threes here and now. We seen us that we've been able to hit a three here and there now.
Listen, Rachel Banham,
Don't do it.
bro, no, I'm not even finna go in because honestly, it's not worth it. But the fact of the matter is that you're seeing why role players are role players. Rachel Banham is a role player. She's been a role player for her whole career. I remember when we first traded for it, I was having conversations with people in the comment section, and they were so enamored with that 8 3-point game. I'm like, that's not what you're gonna get from her. Like this
And they
so
thought we
far.
was getting Clay.
Guess what I'm saying? So far is the second game in a row she hasn't been able to hit a shot. Now we still got a whole half to play. Let's hope she hits a shot in the second half of this game. But like, it just like I said, again, I don't mean any disrespect by this, but role players are role players for a reason. When you put somebody who's a role player and try to put them into a situation where they're kind of featured or you absolutely need their skill set, you're gonna end up on the wrong side of that every single time. You want to put her in. She's still in a contract for next year, but if you can get better players ahead of her and she can actually play a role and have better players that she can play off of, I have no doubt she can be a better 3-point shooter. But the fact is that the Sky are needing her to be almost a spot up shooter, and that's not what she is at all.
Yeah, and Danny can't be the only motherfucker scoring on the bench. We
Oh
got
yeah,
3 points.
yeah. You
So yeah,
can't do that.
we get a little more from like I said, Rachel. Can you hit a three or two or something? Mariah, I doubt you get us a point, so I'm not even gonna say your name.
Yeah, hey, we'll see what
Hopefully, we
happens in
just
this.
got we just can't we just gotta hope these motherfuckers don't get hot. I like that we finished we finished the half right. We down we cracked the lead down by 5. So yeah, I hope we come in with the same energy because if you let them go on the run, I don't know if you're getting back in that motherfucker.
And that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to come out of this half and put feet to neck. And if they are
Yeah,
able to do that, then yeah, they'll smother us out. So
it's gonna
this guy
feel
got
like
to come in here and be on their p's and q's.
it's gonna look like a Crenshaw jump in on my mama. Like you're
Yeah,
gonna see shoe prints on everybody's head in the second half. So
that's a
yeah, I hope
fact.
y'all ready.
Yeah, I mean, be prepared. The second half could be fun to watch. Any last thoughts, Steve, before we get up out of here into the pregame? I mean, post game.
Somebody asks us, do we miss Marina? I say yeah and no.
Yeah, yes and no. Like I get it. People focus on the things that she did not do well, and I get that. But the things that she did do well made the game a lot easier, even on players like Kennedy Carter. And so that's why we've seen the offense be so stagnant since the Olympic break. But at the end of the day, she didn't want to be here, so she didn't want to be here. We got to move forward, and we got to find a way.
Yeah.
to move on, and that just is
She
what it is.
wasn't going to be on the final roster
Yeah,
of the core. So like,
that's exactly what it is.
that's what it is. What it is.
So, but all right, y'all, we'll be back after the game, so make sure you guys stay in tune, and we'll see y'all then. Peace.